Hey yo, what's going on everybody? It's Tylarious aka Ty Killington, yeah! Alright, this video is going to be a long one guys, I'm warning you now, but please stick with me, it's got a lot of good information, okay? We're talking about, is getting armor on your vehicle, is buying armor on your vehicle worth it? Does it make it slower? Does it make it faster? And what's the difference in terms of getting shot in your vehicle with armor and without? Okay, definitely make sure you subscribe to my channel for the real content in the game. Make sure you smash that like button, and let's get right into it. Okay, now once again, I know this is a long video, but please stick with me. It's got a lot of good information in here. Okay, I'm going to show you. I'm gonna go in really in depth with all this stuff. Okay, I'm going to show you everything from top to bottom. Okay, now I'm in Los Santos. I'm showing you on my vehicle. I'm using the T20 for everything. Okay, this has 100% armor. All right, 100% armor on the vehicle, and we're about to start the test. Now I do a straight line top speed test, and then we also run a circuit. And then I also shoot the car up and show you what the difference is with the damage, all right? So please stick with me on this. I know it's long, but there is a lot of good info, okay? It's not just the same shit rambling on. I get it. I know. Those videos suck, but this does have a lot of good information here, okay? Now, we're at the top speed drag test right here. This is a 3.69 mile track or something like that. Same time conditions, same time of day, same kind of weather, all that good stuff. I kept the car as straight as I possibly could. Now my tires are not bulletproof. There are on both these vehicles, or the same vehicle, but on all different runs, there is no bulletproof tires. But I am using off-road tires. Okay, now that's a different video. I will get into that later. Okay, but for right now, we're just gauging and testing what the difference is with armor on your vehicle from 0% to 100%. Okay. And there are differences, okay? Now, regardless of what you've been told or what you've heard, remember, when it comes down to it, do your own testing. These are all my tracks that I've built. These are my vehicles. This is me racing. It's, not anybody else. No, this isn't footage from somebody else or anything like that. This is all my stuff. But I encourage you to do your own testing. But all these findings are based off of my stuff, what I've done, my racing and things like that. So I can only tell you from what I got. So with 100% armor, 1 minute 0.658, okay? 1 minute 0.658 with armor, with 100% armor, okay? And I also change my my actions. So when I have with armor, that's the loco, and without armor, it's the freak out, okay? So I'm going back into the mod shop. I want to show you each time I'm going to the mod shop, and there's different times a day and stuff like that, so no one's like, oh, Ty's just doing the same clip over and over. Nah, I buy armor 100%, okay? And then we back out and we go back and we do the same thing. Now, I ran multiple runs for each with armor and without, but for the sake of the video, for it to not be a 20-minute video, I only showed you the slowest time for each with armor and without. Okay, I showed you the slowest with armor and without. I figured that'd be the most even, that'd be the best way to go with. And this run right here is without armor. Okay, this run right here is without armor, and we're going to see what the time is right here. Just stick with me though. All right, once again, same exact conditions, same track. There's no difference in that. I kept the car as straight as I possibly could. All right, I'm not going to skip through anything. You're going to see the difference in time and all that good stuff. Now remember, take this for what it's worth. These are my tests, my results, okay? You could be a totally different racer. You may get different results on your own, all right? But I think that overall, in a general aspect, I would represent a general, just regular racer on this game, okay? Some people are way better than me. Some people are way worse. So I think I'm right in the middle, and I feel like I represent the majority of the racers in this game. We're just, we win some, we lose some, right? And that's just the way it is. There's some guys out there that can't lose. There's some guys out there that can't win. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I'm right in the middle. And so we finish this track right here. And once again, we're about to see the time right here. We pulled out a 1 minute 0.526. That is without armor. 1 minute 0.526. All right. So technically, yes, without armor in a straight line, it is faster. All right. It is, but not by much. Okay. And we'll get into this a little bit later. All right, so that was, now remember, I did multiple tests on that, but just for the sake of the video, I just showed you the slowest time for each. But the slowest time without armor was still better than the slowest time with armor. Okay, if that makes any, I know it's kind of confusing, but that's how the tests were made. All right, so now I'm going to my underground race club track. This is a circuit. It's a fast track. All right, there's no hairpin turns, but there are turns that require you to let off the throttle and to basically slow down a little bit if you have to or whatnot. I apologize for that glitch. It's just a memory. It's just a saving error with the saving the video. It's the same race, I assure you. Okay, I wouldn't make a 12-minute video and go through all this and talk. This is actually the third time I'm recording this because it wouldn't save my actual commentary because I had so much disk space used up. So I had to go back and delete a whole bunch of videos. So trust me, I would not have gone through all this if it wasn't legit. You know me, I like to mess around and play just like everybody else. But when it comes to testing these vehicles, I'm not fooling around. I'm not going to waste nobody's time or money. I'll waste my own time and my own money, okay? That's why we hashtag grind or go broke, right? So we can do these kind of things. Now, we're running the test again. We're hauling butt through here. Please, this track is on Social Club. You can use it if you'd like. You better link me though, okay? I built these tracks, all right. If you're putting these videos out, using my stuff, and you're monetizing, I definitely deserve credit for it, okay? But yeah, feel free to use it. Get your test on there. It's a really fun track. We do a lot of endurance races on here, all that good stuff. But I always hear at least once or twice while I race, someone's like, yeah, armor makes you go slower, or it makes you go faster, or bulletproof tire this, or off-road tire that. Once again, the tire discussion, that's for a different video. This is only dealing with armor, okay, from 0% to 100% armor. And you see here, when you compare the two different runs, you'll see I'm trying to use the same apex. I'm trying to race it as identical between both instances with armor without as I possibly can. But once again, I'm not a perfect racer. You'll see me. I'll veer off and use maybe a slightly different apex from here or there. And when you do multiple laps, you pick up a little bit more speed. One lap may be better than the other. So once again, that's why I feel like I represent this the average general racer. So this is a good kind of test to get your bearing with. In both of these tracks or both of these races, with armor and without, are 5 laps. These are 5-lap races. It's roughly a couple of minutes. It didn't take that much time, and we're coming up on the finish line right here. Coming up on the finish right here. And we're about to get the time. Finish first. Of course, I was the only person racing. This is without armor. Without armor, 2 minutes and 25 seconds, 0.478, all right? 2 minutes, 25 seconds, 0.478 without armor. That's the animation, the freak out when I have no armor, okay? That's the difference right there. Without armor, 2 minutes, 25 seconds, 0.478, and the best lap was 28 seconds, 0.495. Remember these numbers, okay? Remember these numbers. This is important. All right? Now, I go back to the mod shop. I'm putting 100% armor back on, okay? I'm putting it back on. Different time of day and, stuff like that. I want to make sure you guys see that. I'm not just using the same clip over and over. I put 100% armor back on, and now we're going to be running it 5 laps on the same track, same conditions, noon, clear weather condition, no rain, nothing like that. And you'll see here, now this is my opinion here, okay? Remember, this is my opinion, all right? I felt, this may be placebo, I don't know, okay? I felt that with 100% armor, that the car did feel different. And this surprised me. I wasn't expecting this because all of my cars that I use for racing, I use 100% armor, okay? And here's why. Now, I've done this test before, a long time ago. I didn't make any videos on it. But I know the results, okay? I always use armor. The reason being is that if you're in a race, whether it's contact or non-contact, there's a good chance you're going to either hit a wall or trade paint with somebody else. And if it's just a slight damage, if you have, if you just graze a wall or a car, even if it's like a mediocre bump or something like that, if you have 100% armor, your vehicle can take that, and you will not see that much of a difference as you would if you had 0 armor. If I had 0 armor and I was trading paint or hitting a wall or something like that, your car dramatically gets damaged, all right? It can bend your wheel out, it'll bow out your front tire. Now you can't turn as sharp, or you don't go as fast because your tire's all messed up. Your car will get damaged much quicker, and it forces you to hold down your triangle or your Y button or whatever and respawn in, and you lose a tremendous amount of time in position that way. So regardless whether it was faster or slower with or without armor, I would still put armor on your race vehicle. Now, if it's just a regular vehicle that you're using, out in the street, don't put armor on it. I mean, there's no point in putting armor on a T20 rolling through Los Santos in a wild-ass public lobby. You're going to get shot through the windshield. Even if you have bulletproof tires on, you're still going to get blown up. if you're cruising through Los Santos, you need to be in an armored vehicle, right? A Hydra, a Insurgent, a Baller, a Karuma, something like that. That'll actually give you some sort of protection. Okay, your race vehicles, those I recommend that you put on armor because if you're getting damaged, if you're trading paint, if you're hitting walls and stuff like that, you will not notice it. Your vehicle will not suffer nowhere near as much as it would if you were rolling without armor. Okay, if you had zero armor and you hit a wall, your car will get damaged and it will affect it performance-wise. I mean, that is a no-brainer. If you have the armor, that 30,000 that I'm spending on armor for that one time, you will win that back in a race very quick. I guarantee you. Okay. Now here's the results right here. This is with 100% armor. I got a 2-minute 26-second .277. That is 8/10 or 7 and some change, 8/10 of a second than without armor. Okay, so that is substantial. Some people may not think it's a big deal, but your hardline racers, they will think that is a big deal right there. Okay, so here are the numbers: 2 minutes 26 seconds. All right, .277, and that is with armor. All right, now the best lap was a little bit better, but not by much. It's almost the same right there. Now this test right here is with shooting. This is with armor. This is 100% with armor right here. And it took roughly, as you see, I'd stop at 9,680 rounds. So that's basically 320 rounds that it took to destroy the car with armor, with 100% armor, okay? Now you see me right here. I'm taking my armor off. Now this really surprised me right here. This is definitely a big surprise with this test right here. I took the armor off, right? Reloaded my minigun, full 99.99. And I open up on it right in the center of the hood right here, okay? Blow it up, and it only took 220 rounds. There's only a 100-round difference for 30,000. That's what I'm saying. It's not worth putting armor on these cars if it's not, if you're using it as like a battle car, that's not the way to go. All right? Only put armor if you're going to be using it in a race. I really do think that's the better way to go because it will give your vehicle much better performance if you're hitting walls and crashing and stuff like that. Okay, I hope this helped out. Make sure you guys subscribe to my channel for the Ills Reels content in the game. Make sure you smash that like button and stay dangerous. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.